All right, have you seen an uptick in text messages from random numbers telling you to hurry up and act or your account has been compromised? Well, cyber criminals have turned from phishing via email to smishing, trying to steal your personal information. I spoke with Heinan Landa, CEO of Rockville-based Optimal Networks, to find out what smishing is and how to avoid becoming a victim. Heinan, so good to have you back on Great Day Washington. What's this new thing I'm hearing about? Smishing? What is this?
Smishing, I apologize on behalf of the entire IT industry for this ridiculous name that we gave it, but it's like taking SMS, texting, and combining it with phishing, and it's called smishing. And it is actually one of the most rapidly growing malicious attacks on people.
So we're used to the phone calls, your car warranty or this or that. These are text messages now. I mean, I've been getting a ton of them, just didn't know what they were called, but they seem to be so prevalent.
Yeah, they are text messages, and they try to trick you, just like every other type of phishing attack. They try to trick you into giving out your bank information, your identity information, and then they can take that from you.
Okay, so how does it work? Why has this become so dangerous?
Two things are happening. The first is people aren't really responding to emails as much anymore. Of all the emails that are being sent, maybe 6% of emails are responded to, which is really low. But people do read their text messages and they do respond. There was a survey done, 98% of text messages are read, and about half of them are responded to by adults. Oh, wow. So you figure, oh my God, if you're a hacker, that's where you're going to go, right? You want people to really pay attention to their cell phones. And people think their cell phones are kind of very secure, and they're just not as secure as people think. So that plus COVID. And COVID was a time of high anxiety, and all the fishers and smishers, they call them smishermen. Sorry.
Okay, we'll go with it, right? We'll go with it.
Yeah, and the number of smishing attacks actually doubled during COVID.
Oh, wow.
Of all the anxiety, and they're just trying to get you with these high alert texts like, oh, your bank account's been compromised, or, you're going to lose your points, or something bad.
And I'm guessing it's similar to clicking on a link in an email. If you go to this link, they want all that important information that we should not give them.
Correct. So do not do that. Number one, if you get a text from a number you do not know, don't click on any links, don't call any phone numbers.
Okay. Who's at risk? I mean, is it different with Android and iPhone? Like, who's at risk for this?
It's a great question. So both types of phones are highly at risk. It turns out that actually millennials are at pretty high risk, right? So and even Gen Zs, because they're very trusting of their cell phones. So, right? And so you have to be extra careful. If your cell phone is something you cherish and you love and you respect, watch out for these texts. Just be a little bit extra careful.
Okay, so the big question is, how do we protect ourselves, and can we stop this?
So we can't stop it. Hopefully the FCC can stop it a little bit. But the way we protect ourselves is, number one, be alert. Just be alert. You get a text and it's urgent, that should make you stop and take a breath and take a look. And if it's your bank is never going to send you a link in a text. And if you're worried about it, go to the bank's website separately or call the bank separately. Do the same things that you've learned to do to protect yourself against phishing emails. Do them with the cell phone. And just don't respond to these numbers if you don't recognize them. It's a good move. And finally, if you are really concerned, call the FCC. Report the attacks to the FCC.
What do we do if we feel like we've been a victim of a smishing or other cyber attack?
Yeah, if you didn't catch it, if you clicked the link, if they somehow got your information, immediately call your bank, get them to put your accounts on hold, report it to the FCC. And hopefully you'll be able to recover it. Sometimes they can do it, although it does take time and you do have to be persistent.
It says do not store your personal financial information on your phone, and to also contact local law enforcement if you think you have fallen victim to a smishing attack. For more technological safety tips, visit optimalnetworks.com.